Suits can be really tricky to draw. They don't behave like other clothes do, at least not in my brain. So I had to develop some tricks, some cheats on how to make them look right in my style, and I want to share those with you. So I've been drawing a lot of suits lately, and it's really been putting my fashionista skills to the test. Now, I'm not a master of drawing suits, but I have learned a bunch of ways to simplify the suit drawings, and those may help you out. Of course, the best way to learn how to draw suits is looking at reference and doing studies and eating your vegetables and yada yada yada. And of course, I've done those studies, but these are the mutations of those studies, otherwise known as style. So let's get started on how not to draw suits. So tip number 1 on how not to draw suits is to draw a whole bunch of folds. Everybody knows that clothes have folds, so if you're drawing clothes, you need to draw a bunch of folds. But it doesn't quite actually work that way. It kind of is similar to the tip about drawing faces, which is the more lines you put on the face, the older the face is going to look. And it's the same thing for clothes. The more folds you put into your clothes, the baggier, the heavier, the saggier that those clothes are going to look. And that's not what you want for suits. Suits are always streamed, sleek, fitted. And the way I've been able to pull this off is to not actually draw any folds, but only to hint at the folds. And the way I do that is I keep the contour, the outside lines of the suit straight. I don't draw any folds like actually on the outside lines of the suit. I take all the folds and I leave them for the inside of the suit. I kind of suggest the fold more than actually draw the fold. And this has helped keep the suit looking pretty crisp. Step number 2 on how not to draw suits is to make them look thick. Now, a byproduct of drawing a lot of folds is going to make the suit look thicker because folds are really subtle and it's hard to draw subtle. But the other place where it can help to make suits look a little bit more sleek are any of the openings on the suit, like the sleeve, the collar, the bottom opening of the suit. The thinner you can make this look, the more sleek the suit is going to look. And I tend to err on the side of sleek as possible. So I almost draw the suits like they have zero thickness at all. But you got to figure out what works for your style. You just want to be careful here and pay attention to what you're doing, because it's really easy to make the suit look like it's made out of a blanket, which is kind of weird, unless it's blanket suit man, and then in which case that's perfectly normal. How not to draw suits. Tip number 3 is to not look at reference. There's a few parts of a suit that really help to iconically identify an outfit as a suit, and that's going to be the collar and the lapels and the cuff of the suit, and also the pockets. And just look at reference and see like how far down the lapels go. Look at how many buttons are on a suit, like if there are buttons on the sleeve, and every type of suit is gonna have a different setup. Like tuxedos look a little bit different than business suits, leisure suits. Just look at reference and see how all of those things look. So there you go. That's everything you need to know to be the next Versace or whoever makes suits. Now, if you use any of these cheats, let me know. I want to see pics. And until next time, be sure to like, link, love, hug, and sub for more sweet, sweet, sooty goodness. Peace.